He will wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name Haribo. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Hari Haribo Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo. Haribo. Take the name into your heart. Take it with you when you part. Haribo. Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Yashamati Nandana Brajaparanagara. Haribo, Jehovah Adonai, Yahweh Yesu Christu.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are again, picking up on Lord Caitanya's mercy. Life's all about the only meaning to advancing in spiritual life is His mercy. Dr. Tom, all right. There he is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Jesus Prabhupada, 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 Jesus Prabhupada. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Sri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh my Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. We gotta build it up, man. Hare Krishna. Yeah, after all, this is the greatest show on earth, man. Is he coming today? Is he coming? Maybe he won't come. Maybe he's coming. Maybe it's a fake out. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. That's what I say. Every time I start chanting, is it a fake out today? Is he coming? Is he coming? Is Radha coming? Is Radha coming? So far, so good. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, I always wonder because I always look at this TikTok, man. It's interesting. There's all these people, they're really, nice people. All they need is this connection, and everything will be perfect. Nice creative people, making videos, The only thing they're lacking is this. Everything be perfect, man. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hot now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya. Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Shri Krishna Caitanya, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Sri Advaita, Nityananda, Gauranga, Sri Advaita, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Sri Advaita, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Sri Advaita, Nityananda, Gauranga, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna. All right, everybody, let's put your microphones on and let's chant some japa together here. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Rama Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh my Lord Krishna Oh Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Oh Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
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 Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Oh my
Hare
Lord Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Hare
Mm.
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, oh, my Lord Krishna, oh, my Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
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 Rama Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Krishna Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
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 Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hari Hari, Hari Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hari Hari, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hari
Krishna,
Hari, Hari
Hare
Rama, Hari
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hari
Krishna,
Hari, Hari
Hare
Rama, Hari
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hari Hari, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari
Rama,
Rama, Hari Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hari Hari, Hari Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hari
Hare.
Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hari Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hari Hari,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hari
Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hari Hari,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hari Hari,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hari Hari,
Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hari
Krishna,
Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hari
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hari
Hare
Hari,
Krishna.
Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari
Krishna,
Hari, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari,
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Rama, Hari Rama,
Hare Hare, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hari Hari, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari,
Hare,
Hari
Rama
Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hari Hari,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hari
Hare
Hari, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hari
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hari Hari,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Hari
Rama Rama
Hari,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya. Whew. Jaya Jaya
Jaya
Chaitanya,
Jaya
Jaya
Sri
Nityananda. Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Ho, Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri
Shri Chaitanya
Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Jaya
Chandra
Jaya Guru Bhakta.
There's nothing like our little roll in the hay, right? A little roll in the hay, publicly, man. You know, everything in this world has its roots in Krishna, even pornography. See, pornography. See, everybody's trying to imitate God. See, so pornography in this world, people get addicted, right? They get addicted to pornography, and then they become it's bad for you. You become polluted in your consciousness so bad that they have to have groups for this, you know, like Alcoholics Anonymous, Pornography Anonymous, you know. It's so, you know, because in our nature, we know there's something right about it, but it ends up being wrong. Isn't that interesting? I find that fascinating. See, inside our nature, I mean, so many people, you know how many people are addicted to pornography, you know, sex and watching it? I mean, you know, this sounds gross, you know, like a lot of people go, oh, you shouldn't be speaking like this. You know, you're supposed to be spiritual. Well, yeah, it's all about that. You know, it's all about why human nature is the way it is and why people, yeah, whoever's calling these people, you know, should just shut them off. Yeah. Why human nature is like that. You know, and so because ultimately there's a pure side of that, and that's when we're connecting with God. See, so we can have this rasa dance. You know, rasa dance is a nice name for, you know, being in bed with God. You know, and it's so pure, it's so wonderful, so exciting, so purifying. Okay, that even people who see it, even though they react to it, they hate it, or they get angry. It brings up all these things. That's the purifying. That's how purifying it is. That's why ultimately Lord Caitanya and his devotees had to develop a certain kind of strength to be able to promote it, because it's so powerful. That's why Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta and Bhakti Vinod did not preach it, because it's too powerful to preach to the masses, you know, in that sense, until the devotees become very strong. Because it's like Lord Shiva. He was the only one that could drink the ocean of poison that came from that churning, you know, that churning of the ocean there between the demigods and the demons. So only he could do it because of the strength of his bhakti. And there's a churning going on now between the demons and the demigods also. See, and there's a lot of poison being generated, as you can see, in the world. And that's why we are getting, well, this is preparation. We're doing like a group preparation for being able to help so many people. Yeah, and because that's why Prabhupada only taught Vaidhi at that time, and so this is the time for this. But just like with Jesus, he had 11 people. You know, the whole masses didn't come right away, did they? Well, they sort of came. They listened, but many are called, but few are. Many are called, but few are chosen to come, because there has to be a strength of an inner core. Like here, you see there's strength, an inner core of strength here, developing, so that you can deal with it. You know, like this is practice. You know, you get up on Facebook Live and have a roll in the hay with God. It's nothing wrong. You when you start to, it's like that thing that Jesus said, if you're ashamed of me, I'll be ashamed of you before the Father. When you can not be ashamed of the name of God, and how wonderful it is because you have actual experience, how wonderful it's changed your life and changing the life of others, and you publicly share it. And then you take the tomatoes. Like, didn't Jesus take a lot of tomatoes? Didn't his followers take a lot of tomatoes? But they were able, they had the spiritual strength. See, at first, Jesus, before the Spirit was given, Peter comes up to Jesus when the tomatoes started coming. What it is public opinion. The Maya comes and tests the devotees, and the world actually, comes and says and makes the leaders, go against the real devotion and the real devotees. See? And Jesus noticed that unless you have the Spirit, you need the Spirit's help. You need the helper. You need the counselor. You need the supreme purifier to endure Maya's onslaught. And that's why he said to Peter, he says, "Oh, you're not going to be able to take this yet, but you'll recover at a certain point." See, that's because he listened to Jesus. He heard from Jesus. He believed in Jesus. He began to love. See, those who are the devotees of my devotees are my real devotees. He became a real devotee based by the strength of the Spirit and this relationship. See, that's our entrance into the kingdom of God, is this relationship. You could be, the Lord is giving it so easily now. I was meditating on it when I was chanting. The Lord was showing me a lot of stuff, as usual. It was great. I just, you get the, I like all the inside scoop. Isn't it nice to get the inside? It's like a reporter. Oh, I got another hat. I didn't know I was a reporter, and the best reporters, they get the news first, the inside scoop, and then what does reporters do? They like to spread it out, right? You didn't know news reporting is part of the hat that you get. When you become the transcendental newspaper for the world that gives life instead of unhappiness, misery, and anxiety. When you read, oh my God, what terrible things are going to be done to us today. Let's read the newspaper, man. Let's see all the negative news and how bad it is in the world, right? Bad news is good news. Isn't that the thing? See, here at Transcendental News is the real good news, man. This is the real life, man. Hot off the press. See, pressed. See, the press. How was the press? The devotees, to those, Bhagavad Gita 10:10, to those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy, I give them the understanding. See, extra, hear all about it. I give them real knowledge. Oh, you want to know knowledge beyond the Illuminati? Well, that's all selfish knowledge. That knowledge is so that they can be strong and they can conquer over the weak. Oh, this is real knowledge, man. This knowledge is so we can become strong, see? And then give that strength to the weak. Because everybody in this world, even the Illuminati, even you guys, man, you Bill Gates, and I'll name names for your benefit. Bill Gates and Slob, you're weak compared to the strength that you can get and you can give to the world. This is the thing. The world is dying. It's dying. It's in its death throes, just naturally, because of this lack of this relationship, this transcendental relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is natural to all of us once it's awakened. And the Lord came as Lord Caitanya to give this relationship really easily. And we're one of his authorized distributors of this relationship. You can get very easy here. I hope I'm getting convincing. I'm preaching to the choir. Most of you are already convinced, but maybe somebody will run across the video and see our testimony. Run across this. This content is eternal content. See, the content that's being given in the world is all about the world and its miserable conditions. And how to fight the evil, and the evil wants to fight the good, and all that stuff is all the changing conditions of Mahamaya, the illusory potency that just gives death to everybody, even the demigods. You think that's life? To go where there's just flowers in the sky and you're in your flower airplane in heaven with your 27 virgins that the Muslims are dreaming of, so they can have sex all the time without the, society problems. Yeah, that's what you can do up there in heaven. It's so nice, yeah, you can have all these sense gratifications. It's all sense, it's all external. But where do you get internal gratification? Only if you come here. This is an authorized distribution of Lord Caitanya's easy peasy grace place. The grace of this eternal relay. You want immortality, Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, all you know, you want to be forever. Come here, man. We'll make you or anybody else eternal. We'll give you eternal life, and we'll give you a little taste of it even here. Right, Lalita? Don't you have a good taste of eternal life every day? She knows what's going on in Vrindavan, the eternal spirit, in the eternal spiritual sky. That's through all the material coverings, covering the truth of that level. It's even covered from the devotees in Vaikuntha. They don't even know what's going on there. But Lalita knows, Johan knows. And they go and spread the news around. Hey, extra, extra, hear all about it. Thy will be done in Vrindavan as it is in this world as it is in Vrindavan. See, that's what we do here. That's how we roll. This is very valuable news, man. You think gold is valuable? This is 1 billion times more valuable. Gold doesn't make you immortal. It makes you actually earthly. Everything in this world glitters, right? Gold glitters. And then you become, attached, and then kind of have to come back and get more gold and more lives. And then you get the fool's gold, that's fool's gold in itself. And then you get the other fool's gold. You think it's valuable, and even in the world, it's not. It just glitters more than the other. Everywhere is illusions, man. Mirages, illusions everywhere except here. Prove to me there's another place like this where all illusions are dispelled to this degree. Practically, where you can see these people they're in the eternal world, man. They're in their spiritual body, man, having a nice roll in the hay with God. It's like people when they're, if you could see what's going on in the bedroom, go, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. You see that here publicly. And there's no fault in that, because it's with the purest of the pure God. So everybody should get their, head on straight. You come here, we'll straighten your head out. Oh, we got the psychology degree here. Dude, we'll straighten you out, man. Psychologically. We'll give you God's pure mind. Pure understanding, clarity, logic. And then you'll be teaching the psychologists and psychiatrists. You'll be the teacher of the teachers. You'll be teaching gurus. You'll be teaching everybody. You'll be teaching the impoverished and the wealthy. Lord Caitanya is a spiritual master of the universe, of the demigods. And he's a spiritual master of everybody. And those who are his associates become like that. The Lord uses them to teach them his principles. See, not my, well, they're mine now. I like them. I like that. I'll possess them. Yeah. Let me possess this. I don't want to possess this other knowledge, this bullshit stuff, man. Coming and going. You're a transcendental investigative reporter. And I am a transcendental investigative journalist. Ah, yes. Yeah, Amy does her research. Sri Krishna Chaitanya is Janaki's doctor. I challenge anybody to come here and defeat our arguments. You want to argue? Come over here. Let's argue. You present your points, and I'll present the point. The point The essential point that Lord Caitanya is the only meaning to advancing the spiritual life. Because if you don't have tears squirting out of your eyes, you're not even cultivating spiritual life. Not really, according to the books. Right there, Prabhupada's books, he said his summary study of Nectar of Devotion on techniques of hearing and chanting. Unless tears squirt from those eyes, man, you're not even cultivating the Hare Krishna movement yet. Sorry to break it to you guys who can't understand what he wrote, but that's what we're here to report what he wrote, man. Make it clear. And if you want to advance in spiritual life, come here, because we're advancing because of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. People know that mercy. I'm preaching what's in the book. How novel is that? How easy is that? It's amazing, man. You know, people they like to hide from the real book. You know why? Because they got material motives. If you come here, we'll clear you of that, man. You'll just want to love the God because he's so lovable, and it's so nice to love just to love. And you found the most lovable object, more than anything in the world, more than gold, more than silver, more than another beautiful man or guy who always, will switch your idea about that later on. It's all a lie, isn't it? There's one lady, on TikTok. A lot of these people, they have great moods. All they have to do is be connected with Krishna. She goes like this. She's very beautiful. She says, "Oh, you've fallen in love today." This is paraphrased. "Oh, you've fallen in love today. Oh, that'll change very shortly." See, everybody knows, even now, right? They know. Oh, yeah, that's oxytocin. And yeah, it's like that for a while. That'll change, usually. Some rare cases, it lasts forever, but still you die. Your partner dies, and then you grieve. If you're so attached, you probably never forget it, and you'll probably die shortly too. You know how many people, they've had a long-lasting relationship, and it's been beautiful, sort of, I guess, and then their partner dies, and I tell you, I know you've heard this, and very shortly, their partner dies.
And this is glorified in society.
And this is
Wow.
glorified.
We glorified that.
Yeah, because you put so much of your life into the other person that your life is finished when their life is finished, when their child. And even if you don't die, you're thinking about them and grieving practically your whole life. You never get over it sometimes. So you think that is wonderful. It's not wonderful, my friends. It's part of the illusion. See, this is a what do you call a reflection of the way it's to be with God. See, where you get so bound in that relationship that you also never forget. But it's beautiful. It's perfect. It's what we're really ultimately built for. It means we've realized the ultimate level and potentiality of human evolution is this divine relationship. That's what Jesus started. Okay? That's what Lord Caitanya began to finish, even more than that, to make it more clear. And that's what we're here to do, revive and make it more clear. Because we got all that information, man. We got all these wonderful books written by his highest devotees, and all it is, that's our content, man. This is our content for the world. And so the world right now, we got like 15 people listening to this content. They don't think it's that important generally, because the content of the changing world is important. But, gradually you'll see that causes more misery than it's worth. And this causes more happiness and its real worth, start finding out. So I still have I still like to look at the world. I still looking around, at things, I find this still interesting. But it's so wonderful. That's why the devotees realize, my God, the Lord is so merciful, especially in Kali Yuga. We can be who we are, but just come and be around real devotees and become attached and attracted to that, what they're into. Give a little time to that. Now, it's just like in crypto, this one lady said, "Oh, just put a little money in that and you'll see later on it'll benefit," because people become rich when they find something that is actually better than what else other things are. And of course, you've got to watch out because you can lose. You got to be intelligent. So but the idea is put a little here, in a good investment. And that's the secret. They don't teach this in school, and why most people are poor. They don't teach how to manage money because in school are run by the elites. The elites don't want people. They want everybody to be average and on the left bordering stupid. See, that's the world. The world is like that. It's selfish. See, I'm saying now, hey, you think that you want to be like the elites? No, that's not the thing. That's actually better. Put a little money here. That money, not that kind of money. Put a little. Your money here is your attention. Put some attention over here. Maya knows money is your attention. Maya knows that. That's why she's always trying to grab your attention because that's her wealth. Is you. You being a slave. This is her nature. I mean, she would like you to know, because if you know, then you're under another rule. And then she's, oh, great, man, you give me one less problem. I got to take care of these people. I got to be their mother and father, and I got to be the government for them. I got to cheat them, lie to them, because they believe in me. Oh, you believe in a real representative of the transcendental potency? Well, you're not under my jurisdiction. I mean, look at Ajamil. Ajamil just chanted the name of Narayan, God, right? And that he wasn't even calling the God. He was calling his son. His son was named Narayan. So how powerful it is. That's why Prabhupada is happy. Oh, just chant, even though you don't feel it. You don't know the devotion aspect. Just chant. Maybe, the Lord will help you. See, but even he had to go on. He got more life, just like people get more life here. Many of you probably would have been dead by now. Maya just keeps relentlessly, and you just miserable, burn you out, even if you're a good person. You know how many ministers commit suicide? I would see this often because they're too good. They're always trying to do good, and they get burnt out on counseling all these negative people, miserable things. Yeah, it's you burn out in all ways, in negativity and positivity and all that stuff. It's all meant to be ultimately a burnout. All stages. Do we get burned out? No, our body might get a little tired. Like I would like to go on and on. Just more or less. But the body needs to relax. You rest a little bit. I can't. I just want to be in high concentration mode. So it can take the most value of this. That's utilizing things nicely. So that's it, basically. All right. Any comments, John? Give us a word there, Tom.
Yes, can you hear me?
Perfectly.
Yeah. The real devotees, they are conclusive, ecstatic, and complete. The real devotees, they are conclusive, ecstatic, and complete.
Oh.
So I don't want the lesser gods. I want to contact with the complete Balaram, Krishna connected devotees.
Yeah, that's the preaching, is to show that this is real. To show, oh yeah, really, there's more power in that. You can become conclusive, like clear, give ideas and conceptions that are really good and very nourishing and very give us a good sense of orientation in this world. This is the problem. People don't have this knowledge. They're not really well orientated in the world. They don't know, what is this world about. Why are people suffering like this? What what's going on here, really? Who am I? Really, I mean, you can ask the most intelligent people, and they usually, I haven't, if you don't come in contact with this knowledge, which comes in the line, the lineage, and this vibration, which is, and really, ultimately, you might contact the false followers who speculate on this knowledge, but ultimately, you meet the real followers of the real line. The real line. This is the whole thing. People need to identify the real line of, it's like a line, electric wire of electricity going all the way back to Lord Caitanya and Nityananda and their followers. So that electricity that flowed back then flows into this 2023 now. See? That's the whole thing. Because otherwise, you're getting a speculative facsimile version, like a clone that doesn't work. It's not good. It's not the real electrical. See, so you need not just like the knowledge there and you speculate on it. That's what I've seen in Vaishnavism. They have the knowledge in the books written by the thing, but the way they disseminate it is not clear. So the electricity doesn't flow. They don't please Krishna. You got to be a real follower. See? Chapter 12 of Adi Lila. It's all in there. Just the simple statements. There are the real followers and the false followers of the Acharya. The real Acharya, you could say, yeah, well, I'm a real follower of the Acharya of Prabhupada, right? But what did he teach? Did he teach what the real followers of the real Acharya? I mean, he was an Acharya, but did he teach the real knowledge that was taught 550 years ago? He didn't do that. And he even said he didn't do that. He said, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Leela is postgraduate. So he admitted he didn't teach. Because he's an honest person. He knew that, but he said it's postgraduate. That's why he came to me. I was already I worshiped Chaitanya Leela from the very beginning of my contact with. It was I was in India, and that was the only book I had. I cherished, I carried it around with me everywhere. That's how important it was. I was ecstatic because of that connection and that communion that just purifies more and more and more and more. See? And then Prabhupada came. Yeah, good. Now teach it. Do more of that. Teach these principles. It's necessary. There'll be people ready for this. See, what are you going to do in Krishna consciousness? I mean, how long do you want to just ceremonial? Is it just good? If you get to a point, it's like, God, this is so like repetitive, it's so like the same old. You come to the temple, you go through the motions, you give the flowers, and there's nothing. It's kind of external. It's like, God, isn't there any more juice with God? The worship and all that. It's all meant to be natural of the heart. See, we're here. You want a heart worship? You want to do the 9 processes of devotional service from the heart? Hearing with ecstasy, that's from the heart. Chanting with ecstasy and taste, that's from the heart. That's called devotion. That's the devotional potency. That's called Bhakti Lata Bees. That's called a lot of things. The Holy Spirit. You want to do that do you want to surrender from your heart, like just fully, completely, by chanting the holy name and surrendering to that name because you realize this is my real life and soul? You want to do that kind of devotional service? Anybody? Or are you still satisfied going through the motions and watching the external show? You want the internal show? That's what we do here, the internal show of devotional service. We show it. First, it's shown to us, and then we show it to the world to be the role model for the next phase of Krishna consciousness for the world, for the universe, if they don't know this. Whoever. See the internal, Lord Caitanya taught in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the 9 processes of devotional service are in the holy name chanting. And as you chant and make advancement, especially you quickly in this association, because this is the essence. The 2 instructions his guru gave him: go on chanting in ecstasy in the association of real devotees who have real bhakti, and alone also. Because you're never alone, really. That's it, man. So that's the essence of all advice. People tell me, oh, the essence of all advice is to go to Vrindavan and chant, there and all this. No, really, here's the purport on that you read in Nectar of Instruction. The essence of all advice is go and find the living Vrindavan, man. Chant in that association, and that is being given so easily over the world, over the internet, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, very practically, man. That's the essence of all advice. There are people in Radhakund and Mayapur. My ex-wife was included and still didn't get what you get here with the living Vrindavans, the living God expressing right now in 2023. You go over there, they're still in their old traditions. They haven't transcended tradition. You got to go. Tradition was based on revelation of the time. See, revelation. We got to have that revelation of the time, place, and circumstance. And this is it. This is the best revelation I've seen in the Krishna consciousness movement. No, what a concept, man. What a conception that you can get the mercy of Lord Caitanya, of this ecstatic prema in this life. Well, that's what he taught. That's what Nityananda taught and showed. That's what we teach and show. It's already happening. Might as well get with the real program. What do you want to stay with the inferior knowledge, the speculations? Where we want to be where the power is, man. Where you hear a word and it, boom, man. Go ahead there, Lalita.
Yeah, with those rituals, actually, they are meant to remember Krishna. In little drops, you get this taste by remembering him, because you're thinking about him by offering with the conch and the water and the fire and the flower, etc., offering food. But here we get this connection immediately with a bunch, a loading of taste, actually, with a big amount, with mercy. That's difference. It's meant to remember life after life, drop. Yeah,
That's why, it's why it says it's slower. That's a slower path. Lord, you see, Krishna taught this. Krishna said that going to my holy place, worshiping my deity, and taking bath in the holy rivers purifies after a long time. But you, my ecstatic devotees, devotees of your caliber, what does that mean? That means the ecstatic intimate associates of your caliber, not just any devotees, not Vaidhi Bhakti practicing, not gurus who have not awakened to this extent, but the special devotees who have the special mercy. Prabhupada talked about this. Special mercy of Guru and Krishna and the Vaishnavas. See? They purify just by being seen, much less you hear from them or serve them. See? Because if you do, you're going to get some special knowledge, right? Bhagavad Gita 10:10, you get that special knowledge, that special understanding. That's how we're going to convince so many people, is because they have to see those who are really inquisitive, those who really come to the point they want to really know God beyond superficialities or some material motives. In their heart, they know they can come from anywhere. Jesus says, I have sheep in many different folds. So Krishna has sheep who are looking for, where's the real grass, man, that gets you intoxicated on, chanting the holy name. They read this and they kind of like, oh yeah, where can I also chant the holy name in ecstasy and bliss? Well, they have to see it being sold. It has to be in the marketplace. It's in the marketplace, right? It's on the stage of the world now. It wasn't before. Where do you see it? Where do you see ecstatic joy? Well, no, I'm sorry, man. It's not part of the show. No, rules and regulations is the show you see on the stage of the world, right? Oh yeah, all over the place. Oh look, all of ISKCON, all these groups. Oh yeah, lots of Vaidhi thing, or they talk about Raganuga, but there's no show of it. We don't see the show that Lord Caitanya brought or Nityananda brought until now, right? Now the show begins. Wow, where do you see that uncommon Krishna conscious knowledge that Prabodhananda put in his verses? The devotees and Lord Caitanya had uncommon Krishna conscious realization. Oh, I don't see that anywhere except here. Uncommon ecstatic devotional symptoms of ecstasy. I don't see that anywhere but here.
And real teaching.
Yeah. So you have to see, where is the show going on? Because if it's not going on in a living way, you won't understand it in the book, because they're proving it. You Rhythmics prove it. You prove that you don't even most of you don't even want to see the show. So, you're just showing Rhythmicism. Or you living gurus who are not awakened yet. You're showing the show of being an unawakened guru. That's why a lot of people leave ultimately. Or you're putting on the show of it's austerity. It's Krishna consciousness is all about austerity, renunciation of regulative devotional service, and varnashram dharma. See, you're putting on that show. And Lord Caitanya, in the real show, the postgraduate teaching, said it's not by renunciation, not by mantra yoga, it's not by sadhana bhakti, it's not by any austerities that you attain the real Krishna Vrindavan, which is what we're really worshiping. It's through the devotees who are ecstatic devotees putting on the show in the world, so you can see what's really, really real and the highest reality, and distinguish it from all of that stuff. This is the only place I've seen that. I went to the Narayan Raj group. Okay, you're talking about Radhi, and Rupa Goswami and all the verses and all that, but no ecstasy. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not allowed. I mean, that was just his preaching. I'm sorry, that's not allowed. No ecstatic show. Don't show that you know what you're talking about. So therefore, nobody knows. Nobody gets it. That's the problem, and then it gets to the point where, you got to trick people. You got to pretend that you got it, hold it back. Ooh, it wants to come out.
They hold it back, and the disciples are, give me mercy, and they don't give anything.
Well, they really can't. They ain't got it. They don't know. If you got it, you'd be in the mood of Lord Caitanya, and you'd have the power to distribute it. Say you got something there, okay? Well, you come here, we'll get it out of you, man. We'll give you. You'll do a good dump. You just constipated holding in all that ecstasy. If it is, we'll get it out of you, man. We'll give you a nice laxative, smooth move. Man, because it must be really hard to hold that in. You ever see people come?
It's suppressing Krishna.
Yeah. That's F, they got it, but I don't believe it. I don't believe until somebody comes here and gets a smooth move, man. Show me what you've been holding back. I don't see it. I look at the teeth. I know what fake smiles look like. I've seen them many leaders. There's a movie. You want to see what a person's showing the fake smile? Oh, it's great. It's in Tukaram. Look at that old movie, and look at the guy that was usurping the power of Tuka. This is what they all do. He had the perfect snake smile. I said, that's it, man. The guy who was usurped, he looked really good. He had the nice robes and everything, and he was stealing all of Tuka's work, all his poetry, and saying it was his. That's what you do with Prabhupada's books, actually, if you're not bona fide. You're saying, see, look at me, I got Prabhupada's energy and everything, but you really don't. Not until you're like Prabhupada, in the real line, and got his blessing. Hey, that's all here. I told you millions of times. And I show millions of times that this is really real. But those who are usurpers, they're blinded by that. They can't see. So you see that fake smile. Go look, everybody watching on YouTube, Tukaram movie. It's an old movie. And look at that fake smile, and then look at many of these leaders and you'll see that same smile. It's the teeth. It's all teeth. It's not. Then you come here, you look at the devotees when they smile, it's the Christian, their heart is smiling. It's just a little trick on how to see how Maya works. She's always trying to deceive people with fakes. Fake gurus, fake gods, fake happiness. Everything is one big fake here. Big fake out. Oh, this is really...
They don't have that glow. You can't see that glow in their faces.
Yeah, you don't see it. Yeah, it's not there. Yeah. And boring, when you get you come here, you want real life, come here, man. We'll give you real life. We'll give you conclusive truth, a lot of ecstatic worship. Oh, man, all that's here, man. That emanation, just like you read in a songbook for 40 years, you'll understand what that means. For 40 years, these people have been saying gurus and their followers. Sri Guru Charana Padma, from them ecstatic prema emanates, and they don't see any ecstatic prema emanating from not even one guru I've seen. By their word, ignorance is destroyed. You don't ever hear a word that destroys ignorance. They keep Varnashram Dharma. It's still 50 years later. Varnashram Dharma. Where's the ignorance? Well, the ignorance of you can become like a part of the Varnashram system. Okay, that's fine for the beginning. Who's ready to move deeper? Yeah. By the word. See, the word is what Shukadev spoke to Maharaj Parikshit, destroyed his ignorance. That real Bhagavatam is not spoken yet until here.
It's about esoteric truth. That is what we are ignorant about. That's what we don't know.
What is that? What?
The esoteric truth. That's
esoteric truth. Yeah, people, see, Bhaktivinoda said in Sri Krishna Samhita, he said, usually, this is in the introduction. We're going to get to reading that. It's a great book. He said, the acharyas ascertain this esoteric truth, but they don't preach it. They keep it to themselves, because on a mass scale of preaching that causes too much purification. It's too much bewilderment. People get bewildered because you got to be with one, pretty much like a small group like this, so you can deal with people, their crazy ideas that come up, and deal with that stuff. Otherwise, they flip out. People, So they got to, it takes a controlled environment at first, and then later on, the Lord. The more power he gives us, the more purification we get, the more clarity, more understanding he's downloading all the time for us. We're getting more clear, more intelligent. That's just the way. It's not like you arrive at a certain place. No, this is all an evolvement. See, evolve. See? So we're evolving. This goes on forever. Otherwise, we'd be bored. Krishna would get boring. Just like if Krishna was like in the world, then we would be bored with Krishna eventually, and we would give it up and have to go somewhere else. But there's nowhere else to go, actually, because Maya is the one that gets boring. You got to see a new movie every year, right? I read the same verse of Bhagavad Gita. I repeat it repetitively and relish it again and again and again. It never gets boring. It's always ever fresh, always new angles, always new clarity, always useful in application. That's the spiritual potency. It's like that. Okay? That's proof you found a real guru, because they're in the ever fresh relationship with Krishna. They got to prove that you don't give a boring Bhagavatam class. Are you bored with any of these classes? You guys stay here for 2 hours, and when my voice is given out, why is he leaving so early after 2.5 hours sometimes? Well, we want to hear more. Amy is like that.
You gave classes from 4 hours in the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah. We're getting old now, I think, the body, Or I think we're condensing it. Because we got a lot of people who want to give classes. Why, so now we don't have to do it so long now. It's a little bit hard for people to watch the class they got to watch a 4-hour class, on the replay. They continue milking from the cow that has no milk. Yeah. So anyway, we're here to discuss these things. This is a true philosophy, as it is. Usually philosophy is speculations. People are theorizing and speculating. It sounds good to the mind and all that, but it's not completely true. There's some truth and it's mixed in with this and that. That was my problem with ecstatic Christians, because their books have been edited so much, and Jesus is the only way. See, and then God's servant may come to India and they can't recognize. No, it's only Jesus. See, there's speculation. It's not clear. You don't know. The editors, they know they want, well, we need to have a monopoly on God, right? We have to have a monopoly on the way. It has to be all Christian church and nothing else. And that's what the Catholics wanted to do. When the Constantine, they wanted to make it a one religion. But it wasn't based on the truth. Yeah, okay, one religion, that's the reflection of what the Lord also wants, the one religion, love of God. See, love of God. You just like when Lord Caitanya taught, you could have love for Lord Ram. There was Ram devotees in his association. He's the Lord. When Murari looked at Lord Caitanya, he saw Lord Ram, his love for Lord Ram. Matter of fact, the Lord said, yeah, I'm actually Ramachandra also. That's one of my forms. See, Christians don't teach that the Lord has various forms. Therefore, they can't partake of that happiness. I mean, it's fine, but it makes you kind of narrow-minded, right? If you see, like I have some ecstatic Christian friends, and I say, they give some nice realizations they're getting with you. I say, yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, when I worship Krishna, I really feel this kind of thing, and then I want to share that. They go, oh, I'm sorry, you're worshiping the false god. Oh, well, thank you very much, man. You wanna mess with my life. But you can't mess with my life. I know too much now. But sorry, you can't partake of this association because you're a sectarian still. You can't see the Uttamadikari. If you've really got the full blessing of Prabhupada in the line, you become Uttamadikari. You know what that means? You're a non-sectarian. You only look at symptoms like Prabhupada is. You look, okay, who has a symptom? Oh, a nice Christian. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. And then you may see some alloys in there. You could see things as they are. And you can be like a swan. See a swan, and you take the pure thing from that. Okay. That's what I got from Lord Caitanya and these books. Of course, I was ecstatic from the beginning. Any Christian that's ecstatic, if they were open-minded and they're ecstatic, then they come here, they'll go deeper, man. They'll see how. I mean, if they always, in Christians they talk. Are you hungry for God? Are you hungry for God? Well, this is proof. You really hungry to know God better? Oh, you've come to the right place. There's nothing like this kind of, this is so clear that we can only get about 15 people. So many people are polluted by sucking on Maya's tit, and they don't have attraction to this. They don't have attraction to clarity. They're so hooked on speculation and stress and anxiety and evil and goodness even. This is beyond goodness. This is beyond evil. This is beyond good and evil. This is the bliss of the Garden of Eden before the fall. That's what we preach. That's what we relish here. You're seeing the Garden of Eden manifest in this world again. See, thy will be done in the Garden of Eden. And no, on earth as it is in the Garden of Eden, in Vrindavan, they all represent the ultimate place, being close with God. That is the essence. You see that same closeness in action here, not just in the friggin' book and not understand it. You see active God relating to his devotee and devotee relating to his Lord. You see the rasa dance here. Where are you going to see something like that? In these no-showers? Oh, sorry, we can't show you what the rasa dance looks like. The rasa dance looks like this. Hare Krishna. Ooh, this someone. Oh, my Lord. So all these revelations flooding you, man. That's the rasa dance. You ain't got a guru like that? Well, you don't know how to fly yet. Come here, we'll give you wings. You want to know what do you really want to know what the rasa dance is? Or are you satisfied with external worship and varnashram dharmas, and the ceremonies, and you're still not bored yet going to the boring Bhagavatam classes and just quoting verses, blah, 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 by these Brahmin types. You want to feel the Lord. You want to feel that relationship? See, this is open to everybody. Everybody's limited here. You could be saying you're not a very good looking guy or gal, and you can't get that you see all the movie stars, they're all handsome, and the woman is beautiful, the man is nice and handsome, and they're I'm sorry, you can't enter a relationship like that's only for them because they got a beautiful body, and both beautiful bodies, they hang out with beautiful. See, and you think, oh, look at me in the world. I'm a nobody. I'll never be somebody like them. They're somebodies because they're born with beautiful bodies, and they can go and associate with each other and partake of that nectar of beautiful bodies. See? But hey, I got good news for you people, you nobodies out there. You can be somebody, but you got to be in your spiritual body. Now, and with God's spiritual body, and you can have that relationship. This relationship being taught here is 1,000,000 times better than those two bodies mixing, because you know how that goes. We know it never ends well. They're divorced, and a lot of times they have motive. They get together for publicities and all these material motives. Just like in religion, they get, we're guru because we got motives. We want to control, and we like all that stuff, man. That's all illusion, Maya. Come here and become a somebody. You'll be with the somebody. See, you'll have somebody. You'll be somebody. See, now you're a real body. Your spiritual body is you in relationship with the supreme somebody. Hey, the most beautiful being in the universe, 1,000 million times better than the most beautiful bodies you see out there in Maya. Most beautiful relationship. Oh man, this is nourishing, nurturing, no downside, no material edge to it. No divorce. No divorces here. You want to get a divorce with Krishna there, Lalita?
No, this is forever and ever and ever and ever.
She proves satisfaction guaranteed. You got to see somebody where you can see satisfaction is guaranteed. We guarantee your full satisfaction here with Krishna. See? Or your money back. You can take your attention back and put it on all these beautiful material bodies out there and see if there's any juice in that ultimately. Or how much life you get in that, or, it's all death out there.
We get much more paid than we invested.
Yeah. People see, they look superficially. You can't look in those beautiful bodies out there. What's inside? You get enamored what's on the outside, and you don't look inside the container. And kind of, if they're not real devotees and loving God, then inside the container is just going to be full of various material energies and things that are not really, there's no real life in that. And the container just makes you attracted to that. You can look like on TikTok. The Chinese, everything is full of motive. The Chinese, they have a TikTok for their own country and a TikTok for us. See, the TikTok for their country is, oh, they got the culture and education and all that. And the stuff they give us is forbidden. See, the stuff they give us is the beautiful bodies, man. Guys working out, trying to attract women, the women out there, with their beautiful thing. They give the live TikToks. You can go check it out. See, live TikToks, and they're all trying to look really cute and sexy and all that and get your attention. Basically, get your money, man. They go there and they want you to give them money. Oh, see how cute I am and everything. And everybody's looking at the superficial and getting lusty, Sounds hanging out. Here's some money. And then they got this guy, Andrew Tate, This guy, Andrew Tate, was the hero for the people. The hero for the people, because he's saying you could be wealthy and you can transcend the matrix and all that. And you know what he was doing? The guy was hiring women to do the same thing on TikTok and to go attract the lusty guys and give them all the money, and then he puts it in his pocket to become wealthy. This is what the world teaches. They're your heroes. And you know what Maya does? Maya just grabbed that Andrew Tate and stuck him in jail. To show this divine energy of Krishna is very difficult to overcome. You can't overcome it by these influencers and these charismatic people telling you how you're going to be so wealthy and all that stuff. That's an illusion. Tony Robbins, oh, you come to me, give me all your money and I'll make you wealthy. And you probably get some juice, and you maybe even become wealthy, but you're poor. You're poor until you got devotion, man. You're poor until you're hooked up with what is real eternally, until you're hooked up. And then, you can live your life. You can go with Tony Robbins things. You can do whatever you want to do, but get hooked up with real life, man. Find out what real life is, because when you find it out, you won't give it up. You'll realize this is my primary relationship. And what I do in all the world is just a lesson. That's all it is here. It's just a lesson. It's on the back burner, but this is primary. This is all Krishna wants. This is what Lord Caitanya gave. He wanted to give that primary relationship. And we are just so weakened by this Kali Yuga, there's no way we can get it. That's why that verse, Lord Caitanya is the only meaning for one advancing in spiritual life. Only meaning. Because Kali Yuga is so terrible. Is showing its face now, its ugly face. It was in the background, now it's coming into the foreground. This mercy is so amazing, so powerful, so sublime, so easy peasy when you find the real disciplic line. And that's here. So easy can you get there. We already proven people get it easy. Look at Fanny, look at Lolita, look at so many of you. Look at Reddy Freddy. If we ever see him, we don't see him much, So that's why I can't make so many comments. But we see enough to see that he's getting something because he's here every day. Marry a horse and you won't get a divorce. Philip, replying to Philip, I'll look out for it. Okay, great. Who's this Philip guy? He keeps popping up here.
Yeah, I don't know him really, but yeah, he keeps on popping up.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Keep popping up there, Philip. You won't be a loser, man. You'll be a winner. You come here. You want to be a winner? Come here. You'll be a winner, man. You'll be like a Lolita eventually. Barry Long wasn't one of those kind of people like Tate. Barry Long. Who is Barry? Barry Long. Yeah, let me know there, Philip, who Barry Long is. Sounds familiar. Yeah. So I only use these guys. They're. It's like Sadhguru. You get good information. He has some. Everybody, not everybody, but some people have good. He has some good information. Yeah, and like Sadhguru has some good information, But this with Lord Chaitanya being part of this family, you see something that no one sees, that not even they see. There's another guy who was an influencer, and he had some good information about the matrix and what's going on here. But also they grabbed him and stuck him in jail and then suicided him. That's the thing. You'll probably find this Andrew Tate, somehow just couldn't take it anymore, and he just offed himself.
Well, it's wisdom. It's a kind of a wisdom that gives you insights and makes you happy, but doesn't make you drunk from happiness. That's the
No.
difference.
Yeah. And it's usually to do with this world. See, it's like, that's why I was saying King Solomon is a good example of some of these people. They have a little bit of that. And at the end, the main lesson with King Solomon, he impressed a lot of people. Even the Queen of Sheba was very impressed. She came all the way from Egypt to hear from King Solomon because he had this kind of wisdom and knowledge of basically of the world. And so at the end of King Solomon's life, he said, my God, this has all been folly. All this wisdom never really gave me the deeper happiness. It gave him like, oh, I'm an intelligent person. See, it's still false ego. See? So he asked for the boon of wisdom. See, the Lord gives you what you want. See? So that's why you come here, you'll see the glories of devotion to the Lord. That's the ultimate wisdom. The wisdom that comes from this eternally relating, not relationship only, relating. It's dynamic. It's a verb. It's continuous. It goes on forever. It's not like I have this relationship with God. Oh, that's great. You're here. That would be boring. No, I want to relate to the Lord. That's called pure devotional service. Every day relating to the Lord in dynamic, in the, ever increasing, even in this world takes on real meaning. Otherwise, the Mayavadis say this world is empty and meaningless. They teach that. They realize, oh, this is just all illusion. It's empty and meaningless. Well, they don't know the depth that they could understand. This world is full of meaning when you're in relationship with the Lord. Full of meaning. Otherwise, it is empty and meaningless without connection with the Lord. That's what Bhagavatam's trying to teach. When you see everything in relationship with the Lord, it has meaning. Otherwise, it's empty. You can't see the reason for it. You think it's just some big illusion, and then you speculate on all kinds of stuff. The speculation is the enemy. Oh, good. Yeah, well, I can't click on the link. It doesn't work. I'll click on it later. Well, I'll try clicking on it now. Let's see if that'll lead me there. Oops. No, it doesn't work. I have to click on it from Facebook.
Connie says he was an Australian spiritual teacher and writer. Very long.
Okay. He was, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'd have to see. But basically, the main thing is if he doesn't speak about the glories of devotion, he's not there. Because this is universal. Love of God, even in religions, is the material motivated stuff. Usually they're in charge of the books, and that's why they change them eventually. Because the religion before, these words that come from the scriptures are spoken by devotees who love God. That's the essence. Whatever religion is, if you don't have real love for that transcendental Lord, you won't have any really good information. You'll have information about the world and this and that and all that. But if it lacks connection with some devotion, there could be speculation in devotion, because we don't, unless we're really lucky to have these kind of books and be devotees. That's the problem with Christians. A lot of Christians have devotion to Christ, but they don't have the advantage that we have. See, it's all association. If you just got the Bible and it changed, and all these editors and all that stuff, 2,000 and many thousands of years before that. And here we have Prabhupada translated all these books that haven't been changed so much. maybe some, but still, the meaning's more or less intact. And then we got the mantra, to relish the ecstasy, chanting and all this. Then we look at these essential meanings and we have a fantastic discussion that leads people onto the real path this is like a corridor we're building here. You just walk into this corridor all the way into the kingdom of Vrindavan. It's a nice corridor, the Maya is all around. It's like a tube. You ever see a tube and you go through the tube to get to the other end? If you're not in the tube, say you go through the tube in the water, right? There's in England, there's a tube going to another country. See, you go in the tube there. See, it's a tube. It's safe. You go through the tube and you get to the other country. See, the water doesn't come in because it's been rebuilding the tube. See, this is the tube. This is called disciplic line, the tube that goes all the way into the kingdom of Vrindavan. See, thy will be done on earth. This has come into the tube, we're walking into Vrindavan here. It's safe here. The waters of Maya doesn't devastate us or our teachings or anything. If this was all, do you think we would be here every day if we were doing something else? No, we would have to be satisfied. I'd be thinking, well, let's build some temple, man. Let's fill it there. Let's get the collection box out there, and let's build nice, beautiful deities to attract the masses, so that they can go and give us money. And then it goes on and on. That's called religion. We're here for the truth, right? We're here for worship in spirit and truth, like Jesus said. This is just a continuation of that. See, the spirit, ecstasy, ecstatic love, reveals the glories of the conclusive understanding of the absolute truth, of Krishna, of Lord Jesus, of all liberated beings, all divinity. Without devotion, we cannot see this. This is the whole problem. Why can you imagine? Why aren't millions of ISKCON? You know how many millions of devotees are out there? Why are they not interested in this? See? Because they don't know the value of devotion. Their gurus can't teach them and don't teach them. And first of all, they don't even show it. They don't even show that the guru is devotion. Devotee has real devotion. Don't show the glories that come from that. I was in all of these groups, and all of these gurus, they showed me only speculations. And they say Maya goes very deep. Putana hides the treasure very well. The no-showers, I won't have to mention names, but the no-showers were all, I'm holding it back and all that stuff. And then I'm trying to look, well, let me see the fruit of the devotion. And then their ideas are speculative. They don't go with the conclusions of those who really, like Prabhupada, may not have shown so much devotion. Bhakti Vinod may not have shown externally so much. Bhakti Siddhanta, but boy, in their writings, you see the meat and potatoes, or the tofu and the gravy. Here it's kind of unique because you see the devotion and you see the truth. Now that's unique. We're not holding back, man. Firing, it's like both barrels of the shotgun, man. You ever see a double barrel shotgun is more powerful than a single barrel, right? Single barrel truth, right? But no ecstasy. Here we got the ecstasy and the conclusive truth. Watch out, man. You're going down, Maya. You ever see a person shot with a double barrel shot? The body goes boom. Like a cannonball, man.
They cannot cheat us. They cannot cheat us. If we hear speculation, we know there is no devotion. It's so simple.
Yeah, so simple. See, those who realize Krishna and truth, you realize what's the most important treasure to him. What is it? Radharani. And who is she? Devotion personified. It's that simple, people. Hey, Iskon. Hey, Gaudiya Smiti, or whoever you are out there. Come get this content. This is we're revealing the greatest treasure that all your teachers are hiding from you or don't even know. Well, they usually don't even know, really. We're whistleblowers. We're blowing the whistle on Krishna. Krishna usually he's trying to hide this with his Maya, and we're out there uncovering. This is the war. Maya's always trying to hide devotion. Oh yeah, come to this teacher. Oh yeah, look how attractive Tony Robbins is, or Jai Pataka. Oh yeah. But where the devotion is hidden there still. You see it? You see the symptoms of it there in any of them? Radhanath, you see the symptoms of devotion? I mean, I'm not trying to criticize. Just hey, man, what is real? Where is the real truth? Where's that highest truth? And where is the illusion? If you're not preaching devotion and showing devotion, the highest truth is still more or less being hidden from you. But we're not hiding anymore. It's all out war against Maya, man. The illusion, all of it. Watch out, speculation. Watch out, you non-devotees. We're going to grab you and make you devotees. This is going to be a one-world religion, the pure religion of love of God, love of Krishna, love of Lord Ram, whatever your love of Christ. But we'll be brothers because we'll know the symptoms of devotion, the purity of it. Yeah, go ahead there, Lily.
Yeah, it's important what you said there, Guru Maharaj. We will make you into a devotee. We will make you. They think I'm a devotee because I wear those dresses and because I go to the Sunday feast and eat this and etc. etc. But you've got to be made into a devotee by the Spirit of Krishna.
Yeah, you have to be. It's actually a conversion. You have to be converted from a mundane person, mundane Vaidhi Bhakta even, a mundane into a transcendentally awakened person. That's why you need to be born again. And that only happens. Could you imagine being born again and you didn't have the association of Jesus back there? There would be without the association of Jesus, who was already born again and awakened and all that, there would be no others. And then you have to go through the process. You would have had to follow him. You'd have to be in his association. And then they awakened, those 11. And then what happened? They gave their association to others, and they awakened also. It's always the same process. Lord Caitanya came to give his association to the Vaidhi Bhaktas, to the worshipers in Puri, right? And when they believed in his message and associated with him, they also started to worship on the ecstatic platform. It's always like that. That's why it's not through renunciation or austerities in area. It's through the devotees who worship the Lord in great ecstatic devotion. So you got to prove it eventually. You got to show the world. Otherwise, you got to be the verse, man. If you're not the verse, then it's being hidden. You could be the verse, but you're not being it in the world. Like Evo writes, be the change, be the bhakti, man. Where is the bhakti? Where is it being? Where is its being in this world? Otherwise, it's not being in this world. It's got to be in this world. See, be. Where is it? Be. That means you got to look for the be, who is relishing that relationship. They're relishing, tasting that bhakti. Yeah, witness testimonies is all about. That's how we move this movement. That's how Lord Caitanya, how people started to believe in bhakti. They saw the touchstone effect. From Lord Caitanya came many millions of people who began to get this and believe in this bhakti because he made it real in this world. He showed. He was a representative of that prayer of Jesus. Thy will be done on earth as it is in, they say heaven, but that's inconclusive. No, not heaven. A paradise, eternal paradise, Vrindavan, Garden of Eden, where you got close relationship with the transcendental Lord. That's what we have, man. That is our treasure here. And we're going to make it more and more clear to the world that this is real treasure, and overturn Maya's bullshit that treasure is something material, mundane, or even name and fame is not the treasure. It's this relationship, this taste of relating to the Supreme Lord every day. It's fabulous. Nothing better than this. It gives life to people, man. I don't have to be big by making you small. Even in religion, these gurus are big by, and you got to be a small fry. You're never like the guru. That's the special mercy of guru. If you're really a real transcendental representative of Lord Caitanya, is you make disciples like you, and even better. Ye shall do greater things than I. That's it. That's what we do here. Now that's pretty good. It's like you're a real transcendental father and mother, man. What you think, does the father become envious that their son or their daughter becomes famous and becomes important, becomes intelligent, becomes wealthy? Wow, this is a great pride. See, true transcendental pride of a real purified soul. Otherwise, it's like what you see in the world. Ooh, we can't let them advance in knowledge. What do you think the elites do? They don't want you to have the knowledge they have. They want to be top dog. That's not pure. This is pure. I want to make top dogs. That's the whole point. Make top dogs. Because it's, once this is top position. Top position is a purified heart, man. You start to think like the Lord. The Lord wants to make you. The Lord ain't thinking, oh, if this person gets my energy, gets my truth, then they're going to be better than me. No, you become as good as God qualitatively. There's nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's the only way you'll know that the Lord is the Lord, is you see a qualitatively individual who has attained that, that stage, that state. You see that, wow, man, look, there. I've never seen intelligence like that. That person's related to the transcendental Lord. Wow, I never seen somebody so happy and so ecstatic and so, I can't even understand their emotions. They don't make sense. Why is this person not sweating it? Why aren't they looking weak like those people? I don't get any attention. Why aren't they weakened by their tears and their crying? Why do they look so strong and intelligent because of those tears? What is it? It's like, yeah, we mystify the mystifiers. Even the elites, if they watch this thing, they'll go, what is this? We've never seen anything like this. I don't think we'll even ban this because this might be good for us. Maybe we'll learn something. Yeah, you elites, watch this. Watch this carefully. Observe everything we say. Take all of this knowledge. Ooh, and especially look at this happiness that we're feeling that you don't feel. And you have all that money and we got nada much. I got just enough just to live, and but look what we have. It's more than you got. Ooh, keep an eye on this. See, that's why they don't censor. They're probably looking, these, the watchers there, they're watching this very close. They do, anybody that has a message, they watch. I'm telling you that this one guy, maybe you heard of him, Jordan Peterson. He's a very interesting guy. He saw the how the elites work and all that stuff and what they're doing, and he would comment. It's actually fascinating because all these symbols they use and everything. And one day, this guy comes up to him, and he says, we're watching you because you have information that people don't have. So I just want to let you know, right now we're allowing it, but we're keeping an eye on you. This is telling you, it's like that. That's why I tell I say these things because it's true, and we have information that they would benefit from. Everybody, this would be what they're dreaming of. They're looking for immortality. We got it, man. You're looking for the greatest happiness. We got it, man. With or without money, we got it. They're looking for the most power and most control you can get. We got it, man. We cracked it in all phases. Anything you can dream of and more, we got here in this Sangha here. So you elites, take notice. Watch carefully these videos. I'm not just saying I have nothing against you. Okay? Only for you and everybody else in this world. That's how Lord Caitanya is now. Everybody. Whoever will take advantage of the message, you'll see. You'll be bigger, better, and more than anything that you've ever been before, and you'll be a blessing on the world, easy peasy style. Just by relishing this wonderful relationship, you'll be teaching the world things that nobody knows or has even heard. You'll see what life is really about. You'll see what the New World Order really is. The New World Order starts here, really. Doesn't start with the elites. That's the reflection. This is the new world. It's to be ordered on love of Krishna. This is the fulfillment of Isaiah's prayer in the Old Testament. There will be a time when everyone will know God. See, Lalita knows God. Johan knows God. Janaki knows God. So many of you know God or are on your way. And you see, wow, now you're complete. Now you're whole. See? Nobody can add to you unless they're devotees who also know God, right? Now we have a nice thing. We get together and talk about Krishna. Sometimes I talk, sometimes she talks. We get together and have a nice kirtan. We're in eternal reality. Thy will. See, the prayer of Jesus is fulfilled here. It's not unfulfilled. It's fulfilled. See? Thy will be done on earth as it is in the Garden of Eden. We've got the closeness with God that Adam and Eve have. We have the closeness with God that the residents of Vrindavan had and have, and we show it in this world. See, the fulfillment of the prayers of these devotees are here now. The fulfillment of Prabhupada's teachings are here now. Postgraduate teaching now. What does that mean? Postgraduate? Boy, you don't go any farther than that, except deeper. This is the fulfillment of the disciplic line's teaching, is to bring it back to source. The source is Lord Caitanya and Nityananda and what they had. They had what we have, right? We preach that. And we're going to make it more clear every day. People will come across these videos that when they're ready, and they'll say, my God, this is the real deal. I've been looking for this. I want this now. I really want this. Then you can come and get it. Yeah, you come sit at the table and feast with us. I don't care who you are. Your sins could be terrible. Doesn't matter. They'll all be exonerated here. My Lord is more powerful than any avatar that's ever been on this planet, except himself 550 years ago. He's with us. That same Lord, man. That same understanding and intelligence. That same ecstasy. No wonder it's so good here. This is so functional. And getting more functional every day. After a while, is this will fit? Will it be a fit for everybody? Even the elites will think, hey, I think this is a good fit for us too. They're also looking. They're people. We're a people. Everybody's a person. They have bad and good qualities. Everybody does, right? This is how it is. Even demons have some good qualities. Everybody has bad and good. They're a mixture. You might have more on the, when you're in the bad person, you're more heavily on the negative, but still, inside we're people. See, and the Lord is the supreme purifier of all people. And he's calling all people who hear the message, are ready to hear the message. Hey, calling all people, however, whatever you are, come and get, the Lord will give himself to you if he sees that you really want it and you like what we're doing and you listen and hear. He'll give himself regardless of what's inside you. You can see now, we have some people that have, they have heavy attachment to all kinds of crapola. But the Lord ain't waiting. If he sees you have a sincere heart, that you really have faith in Guru and faith in Krishna, and that he's your life, and he'll just, oh yeah, well, here you go. He's the tool now. Pick up the tool every day. Just don't let Maya trick you not to pick it up. Just pick up the tool. He's the tool, man. He's the chisel. I didn't even start reading yet. Or maybe I did. Maybe I was reading. Reading. Everything that I said is in the book. Maybe this is the other way, the new way. I read the books enough. Maybe, the Lord said, okay, you read the book now just preach the book. They can all look it up if you want, There was a time there was no books written. They just preached what they heard. Yeah. Shuddhadhara, there was a lot of Shuddhadharas way back when, But now I think the Lord starts to make you a Shuddhadhara. Whatever you really, the essence, you just put it out. Yeah, everything I said, you can look in the chapters that I mentioned. Yeah, go look it up.
It was all very true, Guru Maharaj, because it was ecstatic.
Yeah, it comes from the worship like this. It's fantastic, man. Yeah. It's nice to have a message that's good for everybody. See, what is the highest truth? If you really have the highest truth and you're an embodiment of it, it's in your body. That means Radha and Krishna, devotion to God is in your body. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of what? Just the sannyasis or just religious people? And not for irreligious people? For everybody. See that verse? For the welfare of all. Everybody can take advantage. Demons, demigods, good people, bad people, poor people, rich people can take advantage of this content. This message is very different. See? This here is different than all that stuff. If you listen long enough, you'll find out what real happiness is. Real happiness is really feeling better than good, better than bad. Some people think happiness isn't feeling bad. That's why they want to feel bad. They want to get your attention to make you so that they can feel bad. And they say, you see, man, come and see my pity party. See how bad I feel. I want I need your attention for that. And we even got people here that go for that. They go, oh yeah, give me my attention, and well, let's see how bad you are. Even those people, they're attracted to Krishna. The Lord ain't waiting. He'll get you over that. There's a better, you want a pity party? Well, you'll see where that goes. You'll be looking, oh, Radha, she's so, Krishna left Vrindavan. That's the real pity party you're looking for, my friends. Man, I love that pity party. But Lalita we love reading. Oh, Radha said, oh, what a pity party is, man. That's the perfect pity party. Not the one we have in this world. That's all conditioning. That's why people are sick. You wonder why you're sick? You had too many pity parties in this world. That's made you sick. Are you sick of it yet? Are you sick of being sick? Well, come into the pity party of Radharani, and the devotees when Krishna leaves, or when Krishna's caught up in the coils of Kalya, man. Read that pastime of the pity. Or when Lord Caitanya left and took sannyas. That's pitiful, man. And that pity will give you energy and life and ecstasy. When you're sick of the pity parties of the world, transform it, convert that into real happiness, and then your sickness would go. You wonder why. You wonder how to get over your sickness. Well, let's get into the pity party of the devotees, man. Even there's a old book out that anyway, I heard the saying from the book. It's hard to find. It's in Mayapur by a real devotee who had a real deep insight. So in the book is the description of Vishnu Priya's conversation with Sachi Devi when Lord Caitanya took sannyas, because they were crying, man. They were felt so pitiful. It was like and people would come up to them, and try to console them and everything. And they noticed something. Vishnu Priya noticed something. She says, you know what? Our misery from the Lord leaving us is purifying the world, is purifying these people here. Look, they're changing. Look, they're developing love for those who we love. The one we love, which was Lord Caitanya. Look at their lives are changing. Wow. So our misery is the greatest happiness for the world. Message for you, the pity party thing. The world.
Because of the vibrations. Because of the vibrations.
Yeah, because when you love God, there's union and separation. And that's beautiful. That's purifying. It's what we need. Lord Ram, if you read Lord Ram's pastime, is pitiful. Pitiful! And how he treated even his own wife in the name of religion. Even people that, how dare you, even the sons of Lord Ram, how dare you do this to our mother, banishing her? And she had nothing but love for you. It was pitiful. But it cracked the hearts open. See? Because people are into that. People like pity. They like pitiful, they just like to pity, look at my pitiful life. It's like the Democrats, they're really, this is pitiful. Oh, you guys, See, pity party. They want to make a party. Oh, this is our party, man. See, so we have a new kind of pity party here for the Lord, You'll see, you guys are still into that. You'll see that this is so much better. Oh, this is the energetic. This gives you energy, gives you life. You get over all your sicknesses. See? But you got to prove that if you want to get really healthy, well, you got to really get into transcend your pity party in the world and the conditioning into the pity party of Radha and Krishna and their unions and especially their separations. Read lots about the separation and how pitiful it was, how Lord Caitanya felt so, miserable. Oh, where did Krishna go? Yeah, read those kinds of things. And then you'll be converted over, because it's much better, much happier. Oh, your health will come back, everything, Hey, that's a nice revelation today. I think we did a great expose on illusion.
It's healing from all those misconceptions that we are living in.
Yeah. I had one aunt, and there's a lot of pity parties in the Italian families, And I remember this one aunt I had. I hated going to visit her, because as soon as we would visit, we come there, you'd see her long face. How are you today? Oh, she too. You know what it is? Indigestion. Called ashitu in Italian, I guess. I remember that. Ashitu. And then that was the beginning. And then we all go, we listen to her pitiful condition. Her whole life was like that. Look, this is my whole want to be the center of it. We all put our attention there, and we're miserable. I couldn't wait to get out. Some people, they get into it. It's a pity party, Some people they're attuned to that vibration, and then they go and they resonate with that, and they stay and they keep it going. They keep it alive. See, it's just an illusion. It's a thought form, Conditioning, immaturity. That's all. So anyway, that's one way to get over. You got to transform. Go and read lots of pastimes of separation of the devotees. And then you feel that, the real life. Oh, wow, this is because you get an experience. See, oh wow, this is better. You need the experience. This is better. It's my party, and I cry of if I want to.
It's a song. It's a song. It's a
Oh, it
title of a
is.
song.
It's
Yeah.
my party, and I
And
cry
I cry
of
if I want to,
what
cry if
to.
I want to, cry if I want to.
Yeah, it's my party. Yeah, it's your party. Yeah, yeah. Who wants to join the party? You know, a lot of people. If people are into that, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just you just have to find somebody else for your party. I'm not. I don't want to be a party of that. Party to that anymore. You know, it's not attractive. See? And so that's the teaching is, well, why isn't my guru interested in my pity party? Why don't they like to, get me? People like to trap people into these things. They try to hook you, you know? See? Well, I'm here to teach. I'm here to teach you how to get into the bigger pity party, the one that gives real life and real happiness. So, so if you find neglect, if I'm neglecting, well, it's just, I'm attracted to what Lord Caitanya. He's attracted to those who like the pity party of Radha and Krishna. See, like Lalita, and Johans, and I'm attracted to those devotees who are attracted to that. So that's the teaching. That's the lesson. Dries up that other thing because you can't get any. It's the battery. That's how the elites are doing it. They get your attention. They like all this stuff coming out and putting you in fear. Even if you want to rebel against it, they like that that they're going to track and trace you, and they put you in more fear, right? 15 minutes, they want you to all know all about how you're going to be controlled. You're going to be a slave. Because why? It induces fear. Except in those who have transcended that. See, I'm sorry, I'm not attracted to your, whatever you do. Put me in 10 minutes city, put me now. Who knows? It is what it is. The Lord is going to do. He's the ultimate controller, and I'm happy as I am. Put me in a 15-minute. Okay, I can go 15 minutes here and there. So what? Okay. I don't, it's not like I have to travel. I've seen enough of the world. It's all more or less the same modes of nature. Like I can go to one beach or another beach. It's still the same beach, right? No difference. The only reason I would travel is maybe give some association and stuff like that, but, so the whole world is trying to people think freedom is in your freedom of your body. So that's true and untrue. It's not freedom of the physical body, really. It's freedom of the spiritual body. Most people, they can put you in a jail cell or give you freedom to go anywhere in the world and all like we could fly here and there and everywhere. You think that's real freedom. No, real freedom is to free up your spiritual body. And that's only really going to happen if you come to a place like this, a very rare place like this. Yeah, we'll free up your spirit body, man. And then it'll roam free with the Lord who roams free in spirit. This bodily thing has no jurisdiction of the spirit. That's why you got to have the spirit awakened and roam free where we roam. See, this is freedom, man. And we are in the body to teach here while we're here and to relish this freedom in spirit. Isn't that wonderful? Freedom in spirit. Otherwise, this freedom of the body, it's raw. It's an illusion. The elites are doing you a favor in restricting it. So thank you, elites, for doing your thing, because you're being, controlled by the Lord to do what you do. I'm telling you, these elites are very inspired what they do. Klaus Schwab is 85 years old. He loves what he does. He loves it. George Soros also. I mean, they don't look ultimately really that happy, but they love their work. And a lot of people are behind this work. And a lot of people are against it. See, that's the fight, because it's restricting bodily freedom. But I'm not against it or for it. I just use it for preaching purposes. How to free the spirit body for everybody. For you, Klaus Schwab. For you, Bill Gates. How to free your spiritual body. And you, Eckhart Tolle's and other good people who may be fighting this. Or what's that guy's name that in England? The lizard guy. Forgot his name. You know who that is. Yeah, free your spirit body. I mean, really get it free, man. But it's free in the Lord, where you're in the conclusive understanding of the absolute truth, and bam, it's in you, and now you're free. See? How would you not be free when that Lord who is free is alive and kicking in you and awakened, and you're living together in this relation? How can you not? That is freedom. Otherwise, you could be so free in the world. I used to be able to fly anywhere at any time. Well, if I had the money, of course, but if you have the money, you think that's freedom. I had enough bodily freedom. I could go here, I get a motorhome and drive here, there, and all that stuff. But was I really free? Well, luckily I had more and more freedom because I was a devotee for many years. But that, to me, now I'm getting like, well, yeah, that's the real freedom, man. That's our content here. I'm telling you, anybody running across this video, you're very fortunate, especially if it captures your attention and you listen, because you'll get what you can't hear from thousands of those influencers on Facebook Live, millions of them. You can get, this is 1 out of a million content that you cannot hear from all those religious gurus, every one of them that I've seen. None of this content is in ISKCON or in Gaudiya Math or Gaudiya. It's very different. That's the opinion that the good book says, right? That preceptor, the conclusive person, their opinion is different from everyone. Everyone in some level of illusion. They have the real God living inside them. See? The one that's we're all in, but we don't know, but he's inside that person and those persons who listen to them. You want to be that person? You want to be the one, or you just want it to be Neo and Trinity? We'll make you a Neo and Trinity even better than them, because they can only fly around in the matrix. And see, that's what people think. Oh, it's all about being, go transcending the matrix so you can act in this world and be like the elites. No, you got to go deeper. You got to be the perfection of the Neo and Trinity. That means you have to love God. You don't need any
Holy
person.
Trinity.
Holy Trinity. That's you and the Lord together forever. And whoever becomes your friend, they become like that too. We're here to preach real wholeness and demonstrate it, and demonstrating the transmission of wholeness to the world. Man, we had a great time. The more we discuss this, the more I start to, amazing. It's all prophecy. Go ahead, Lalita, what?
There is a person, Bird Sweet, he said, I would like to join and speak my truth, but I don't know.
Okay, let me
if
see.
you know him. Bird Sweet.
Bird Sweet. Okay, where are you on? Twitch? Okay.
Oh, he's not on Facebook.
Yeah. No, he's on, is he? No, it says it's something that's another thing.
Yeah, purple or
You're
lilac.
seeing, yeah, it's purple, yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe you can see, well, you can see it maybe here. Can you see it, Tom? Bird Sweet? Probably
Yeah, I
not.
can see it.
Oh, you can see it.
Twitch. Yes.
Yeah, but if you're just on Facebook, you might not be able to see it. You could probably see it because you're on here with me.
Yes.
We are on the restream. He said, how could I join it? I don't know if he can join by the restream. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting to hear your truth. But let's see, how can we do that? So, Bird
He has
Sweet.
to go to the link.
Huh?
He has to receive the link.
That's the problem why people can't come on. Okay, if he's on Twitch, let me go to Twitch here. 。 Okay, I'm going to see if I can get you the link here. To twitch.com. Yeah, this is good. I never thought about that, giving the links out over there. Okay, I got to log in here.
He says nobody is watching on Twitch, so you can send the link here.
Oh, you know what? I can just give the link here on this. Oh, yeah. Here. Okay, here, I can just do it like this here. I'll put the link here. Let me know if it shows up there, bird sweet. Yeah. So it may show up there, but but I'll log into Twitch too, or see if I can. Let's see. Oh, I think it worked. Okay, I'll be right there. Trying to log in. Oh, what is it? Looks like you're trying to. Okay. Okay, just 1 second. I need to go to my Proton Mail here. Stick on there, Twitch or Bird. Okay. Let's see, I'll put you up here. Yarby. A Yarby came. Okay. Hey, Yarby.
His camera is not on.
Yeah, put your camera on there, Yarby, if you can. Twitch. Here we go. Here's the code. Copy. See, 12312. I'll be right there, everybody. Here we go. Okay. I was able to log into Twitch now.
He says, I will have my camera in a second. 1 second.
Okay.
And now watch when I open up my vault, my shadow priest on Tuesday.
Okay. All right. So I got Twitch up there in case I need to do something. I don't know. Okay. All right. So, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So I'll read a verse from Bhagavad Gita here, I think. Database. Actually, you'll read Lord Caitanya, Chapter 1, Spiritual Masters. Here's chapter 20. In the beginning of this narration, simply by remembering the spiritual master, the devotees of the Lord, and the personality of Godhead, I have invoked their benedictions. See, this is the family. This is, if you want to be part of the family, you have to cleave unto the tree. I mean, even Jesus taught this. The devotees, they realize you have to get into this family by adoption, because we're already family members of the Mahamaya in this world. It's our family. You know, we have nuclear family, friends, everything. Usually they're not liberated souls. See, usually they're not liberated souls. So you have to come into the family of the transcendental family. And there's a certain way, see, by spiritual master who teaches you about the Vaishnavas and the real meanings in the scriptures. And if you don't submit to that, you don't become part of their family. How can you? You don't believe in them. You believe in your own speculations, your ideas. And that's, you just can't, if they're, you know, that's why it takes many lifetimes often to surrender to the Lord, because you believe in your ideas. Even in religion, even in Vaishnavism, look at, they still believe their ideas. Therefore, it's going to be some time before they can get it, because ultimately you have to accept the ideas of a devotee who is Bhagavad Gita 10:10 personified, worshiping the Lord with intimacy and ecstasy, and listen to their teachings. And you hear them, and you become part of that family. You know, it's submissive hearing, and so it's all about that. Otherwise, you stay on your own path. You know, when people, that's why I say, you know, I don't have time for people that are, you know, they're totally into their path. Okay, it's great. You're on your path and you're happy. Okay, or whatever it is you are is fine. I'm here to bring people into the family of Lord Caitanya. Isn't it nice? Do you like being part of this family? That's why I'm dealing with you here, because you want to be part of this family. Otherwise, you know, you go somewhere else. I mean, what family do you want to be? A family of Christians. You can go to Christians. They have, or maybe Muslims, or maybe you want to be part of Trump's family. They have a lot of Trump supporters. You want to go rah, 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 all that stuff. You know, or you want to be part of the WEF, World Economic Forum. You can go there, right? They have a family. Well, a little hard to get in. You can get a lot of money, you know, and you got to have a special, or they can use you somehow. Maybe if you're an influencer, they'll let you into the inside a little bit. Then they get rid of you when you're not useful.
Hello?
We have a voice connection. Yes.
Okay, we got the voice so far. Okay, let's hear your truth, man.
Why is it not my video? My video.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's an icon there.
Oh, wait, is it up? Oh, hey.
There you go. There he is. Yeah, I like it.
The camera was facing my ceiling and not me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're a little dark there, huh? You don't have any light?
Yeah, man. I just want to suck everyone's breasts. Yeah.
You want to do what?
I was just trying to be funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's good. It's kind of funny.
I'm a crazy guy. I'm a silly guy.
Right, man. You came to the right place, man. Yeah. So what's your truth? I want to hear your truth.
See, that's exactly what I want to talk to you, because I don't understand, like, what do you mean by when you say, what is my truth? And sometimes I think, like, I go, what is my truth? What is my truth? I don't know what I'm sorry, I'm going to swear, but I'm like, what the heck? I don't know what the frick. I don't know what the heck that means. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, what is my freaking truth? Like, what is that?
So you're saying you don't know your truth. That's your truth, is you're not
But, like,
sure.
I don't know. I don't know what the frick I even think that could mean.
Yeah. You want an answer that from my point of view?
Yeah, like, let me turn the light on or something. So it's just so dark in my room, you know.
Yeah, see, the thing, that's what I learned also is all of us are that way. We don't know really what is, see, the real truth is kind of universal for all of us, is we don't know that we're all spirit soul. We're a spirit. See?
A spirit
so that's
soul.
The first truth, that we don't know that what we identify with is not eternal. See, we identify ourselves with the world or our family. Families come and go. So we don't have knowledge. And that's the point. We teach here to come in contact with the disciplic lineage with bringing forth very deep knowledge about who people are, who we are, why we're here, why people are suffering, why people are fighting. All this stuff is known to many of us here because we have this lineage behind us.
You consider
And this
yourself a
knowledge.
Catholic?
I'm sorry, what?
You
What?
consider yourself a Catholic?
This is deeper than that. This is
So
let me
you're against Catholicism or Judaism?
well, this is actually, see, this is beyond religion. So that's this is you could say it, the
No,
roots.
I do have a question, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, what? Go ahead.
So far, I want to refer to you as sir. To
Yeah,
respect
whatever
you.
you want to do. Yes,
Is there a
yeah.
name other than that?
Yeah,
Can I
sure.
refer to you as? Just should it be sir or?
Whatever you want to call me, sir, is fine.
I would like to call you Sir Master Intelligent. I don't know other name. Well, the guy with the beard.
The guy with the beard. Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
But this guy with the beard.
yeah, it's good. I like it.
Like, why are you part of this team?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
Well,
Part of this team here, you're saying?
yes,
Oh, okay.
I feel part of this team, and I
And where are you
inquire.
from? By the way, are you from the like northern Eastern European?
I'm from the Netherlands. This body is in the
I was gonna
Netherlands.
say Netherlands. That's why I said northern instead of Netherlands. like
Yeah, yeah.
Guten Tag in Zeit von
Yeah. So I inquired in different paths. I followed like quality. Yes, I found, oh, this person, I feel he has some quality. He has some quality. So I progressed from there, and I came to this because this is complete. This is the ultimate quality, and it's you know the terms Satchidananda. Never heard of that? Yes. These qualities, Sat, Chit, and Ananda, they are the complete qualities. They can never distinguish. They can never go. They are nitya. They are eternal. And I find these qualities here with this sangha, this guru.
And you're from where again? I forgot.
I live in this body lives in the Netherlands.
Netherlands,
Yeah, Holland.
Holland. And in my world, Holland and Netherlands is like the most peaceful place in the entire planet.
The most what?
It's the most peaceful place in the entire planet.
Peaceful. Are peaceful.
No, beautiful, he said.
Are
No, I said
beautiful.
I said peaceful.
Oh, he said peaceful. Okay, sorry.
I
No,
also
I'm sorry. And sir, you with the you sir with
Wait.
the like the English the beard, the white beard, and you have like the background. Now you seem like you
noticed.
think you live in the most peaceful world. You know, like you live in. I stutter a little bit. I have a stuttering problem. Sorry.
That's okay.
And I know I'm fat and I'm an idiot, but
Me
you,
too.
you,
I
I feel
got a
like you
little
live
extra
in like
weight too.
a very peaceful world.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
Ah,
Tell me also
well,
where from. So you're from the Netherlands.
yeah, I'm from. Well, I was. Yeah, I say you could say I'm from Arizona, but I'm living in this beautiful place called
Oh,
Palaya.
the beautiful world of Arizona.
Yeah, yeah. You see the beach?
How can I don't want my screen to be so big. Can it be smaller screen?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. There you go. Don't want to put you in the spotlight here.
And who was this beautiful lady with the lipstick?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that your lady? Is that your lady?
That's her brand, red lipstick.
Hi,
Where you?
I'm Bert. Bert Sweet.
Hello. I'm Yerby.
Yerbi.
My
That's
name is
your name?
Yerabi. My name is
Yerbi.
Yerabi, yeah.
My name is Lalita. And I listened to the man with the white beard for 5 years every day with full attention because he makes me very, very happy. He's a very, very special person. He's not an ordinary person. He carries love of God inside of him and he shares it with us. If you're close to him, if you listen to him, this love enters inside of your heart and you cannot imagine any better happiness. And I was not a Catholic or I didn't know anything. You
And
don't have to
what
know
are you from?
from Belgium.
Belgium.
From Belgium. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. Yeah.
So
So
where are
this
you
is
from?
very special from
Where are you from there?
Cherubi.
Oh, Yarbi. Yarbi?
I'm Yerabi.
Cherubi? Yerbi?
Where is that?
I am Lithuanian.
Oh, Lithuania. Okay.
You have a lot
So
of
they,
echo. You have a lot
yeah,
of
oh
echo.
yeah, you know, the echo. It's because of me probably. Is that better now?
Try it again.
Is it better now? No echo?
Yes, better now.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
because I thought the echo. I thought you were trying to sound like you were a god. You're like, my this. Blah, 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 blah."
Yes. This is God speaking.
It is. It's the word of God that we
you,
hear
you
here.
are you are not God.
No.
But the word of
No.
God we hear it here.
I have this this machine here. Yeah, I have this machine here that it's for singing. When we sing, I put the echo on usually, but then I
Well,
forgot.
turn the echo. No way.
No way, you don't need that. Yeah.
You
Yeah, we
want
don't
to be God. You want to be a God. Turn that shit off.
No, I want to be a servant of the servants of God. That's what I want to be.
Who was other? Who's the other? The other man? The other man?
Tom.
Tom.
Thomas. I like him.
He's Mr. Cool.
Because he's not
Mr.
alive.
Functional.
You seem like I'm out. You seem like alive. You seem like you want to trick people.
Like a lie.
No, not you. Not you.
Do you mean I don't look like myself?
I'm sorry. What are our names again?
My name is Bhakta Tom.
What's it, Tom? Tom. You're Tom.
My name is Man with a Beard.
You see, this is what he says. This is how they trick. This is how they trick to make a problem.
The labels are gone. Previously, we had some labels here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know why. Welcome
So
back.
what are we discussing?
You said something about tricking or something.
What are we discussing?
You came to tell your truth. We are curious now.
No, I'm just here to discuss shit. I'm here to discuss.
Oh. Yeah, well, your question was you don't know who you are. And so what I was saying is basically that who we are is understood if you come into this knowledge, which comes through a disciplic line. You can find out who you are, who we really are, and who we're really not. You know, basically, we're living in two worlds.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can you repeat that but slower?
Okay. All right. Who we really are is spirit. And our spirit is living in two worlds. Okay. The spirit is dormant in most people. So they're not considered awakened yet. They're still asleep. So they're living in one world. See, the world that comes and goes. This is the world we see. See, we see this world of the senses. We're looking at things, people, places, and really identified with that. See, but who we are, this spirit, is actually differently identified with what is of the spirit, but that's dormant in most people. That's why if you say, "Oh, I don't really know who I am. I don't know," it's just natural because you're lucky you even came up to that point of like wondering, like, God, what is this life about, for God's sake, man? People just killing each other and lying and cheating each other, and it's getting worse every year nowadays. Is there any meaning to this, or is it just futile? See, so that's actually good to start thinking is there, that's when you start being led to things that are more real, that are actually eternal. And that's the idea of the knowledge in this disciplic line, is we have knowledge of the spirit of who we really are. We awaken that knowledge.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, go ahead.
So how do you know the difference between being told? Because you right now you're currently telling me, hey, this is how it is. You're afraid. You don't understand. How do I know the difference between you telling me these things, this amount of information, or me personally finding out my own information of like oh, this
Good question. Because
I worded it poorly, but you know what I mean, like, right?
Yeah,
like
I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay. So you can try to arrive at the conclusions that we have through this disciplic line, but that would take you a long time. Even one conclusion. See, this is like a body of knowledge that we have here in this disciplic line, accumulated by very deep minds.
And real quick, I
heart.
just want to say,
Okay.
I'm able to raise my hand and ask questions during.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
am I able to do that? Because
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Let me move my
Yeah.
thing over.
We're free and easy.
I don't want to disrespect you, sir, but I also want to ask questions.
Yeah, no problem. I like questions.
And I had to use my bird sculpture as a thing. So
Okay.
So
where were we?
Yeah, can you continue?
Okay. So this is a body of knowledge that if you tried to arrive on your own experience would take you millions of years probably, or thousands of
millions of
lifetimes.
Years.
What? Yeah, lifetimes.
Millions.
Say, yeah, it would. It's a body of knowledge that is.
Thank
so
God
deep.
I got lucky enough to be around here for the front end of it.
I feel lucky.
It would have sucked to be part of the midst of a million of years. That would have sucked.
Yeah, I mean, we're all feeling lucky getting this knowledge here. That's why we come every day, 365 days a year.
What do you think what do you think lucky means?
What?
What do you think luck means? Luck. The mean. What do you think the term luck even means?
Luck.
What? Oh, luck.
Be lucky, luck.
Oh, lucky. Yeah. Well, here you'll learn what the meaning of real luck is.
Well, because you're saying all this stuff, all this, and I'm just lucky enough to just be part of what you've experienced and learned. I'm just lucky enough.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm lucky.
Am I just lucky enough?
Well,
or is all just bullshit?
Well, what it sounds to me from what you've shared so far is you kind of
you understand luck. You understand luck.
Yeah, it's.
Am I just lucky, or are you just psychotic?
Who? Me or you?
You, man. Am I just the luckiest guy in the history of the universe, or are you just retarded?
You're saying, am I or you? Well, I don't get it.
Am I?
Can somebody can explain to me what he's saying?
He says, am I the luckiest in the world, or are you? And then the last words I didn't hear.
Psychotic.
Well, because in your terms.
Right? Yeah. Well, all I can say is,
Excuse
okay,
me.
let
Let
me
me just say
answer
one
that.
thing before you
Yeah,
continue.
let me just answer this.
I will
Let
let
me-
you talk before I say
Okay,
one thing.
okay, go ahead.
So, but you're a very smart guy, and you have all these plans, and you have all these intentions. But I am also lucky because I'm one of the randomly lucky enough guys to be able. I'm lucky enough to hear what you have to say.
Do you feel that?
I'm just lucky
Do you
enough
feel
to
that?
hear what you have to say.
Do you feel that?
Apparently, because
Apparently.
yeah.
Either. Well, let me put it this way. Okay. If you come here regularly, then you check your own experience if you're lucky or
The other
not.
thing I do, the other thing I come regularly is into my hand, and I lay down and I go to bed and wake up the next day.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, see, you can understand what's going on here by hearing regularly. This is the
Listen, are you
process.
crazy or do you think you are like a genius?
Well, I know, see, the real genius is God, is the absolute truth. And anybody who
Sure,
follows this,
if you love God, I will not take that away from you.
if you
God is
love
me.
God, you'll become intelligent. Let's put it that way. That's
Well,
the
no.
process. That's the teaching.
Well,
What?
I think you should consider if you love God, then you take care of yourself. You should take care of yourself as a sidetrack to God. You should take care of yourself. You should take care of your children. You should take care of your wife and your brother and your sister and your mother. You should take care of yourself as a sidetrack to loving God.
Well, actually, it depends how deep you're loving God because he ends up taking
You
care
can
of
love
you.
no. You can love God, of course. Yeah, love God. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We should also love yourself, love your family, love your children, love your everyone. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's natural. I mean, it's a, yeah, go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, when he says love the self, that there's the identification issue
Oh my
again.
god, I'm never get in trouble with this fucking stranger.
Hey, watch out when he takes his glasses off.
I'm just saying, these here kids.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's not a big deal. It's
No,
not a,
he's
it's,
gonna talk.
oh, you want to? Okay, go
As
ahead.
soon as I started talking about you, you skip me.
Oh, there we go.
Now we're gonna fight. This guy's gonna attack me. I'm scared now.
Oh, no, 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 no attack.
This guy's gonna hurt me. It's scary.
No, no, it's, we're lovers, not hurters. We're not here to, we just want to love everybody.
Change it. He's handsome. Switch it.
Yeah. Yeah. The main thing is, it's just, you're right.
Just
It's
switch it.
about,
Just switch it. He's gonna fucking kill me. Just switch it.
no, no, no,
He's
it's
scared the
about,
fuck out of me. Just switch it.
it scares you. Okay. Well,
He's
I'll
like
tell
a
you,
fucking Viking.
if you come here regularly, you'll overcome all fear. You'll be strong. You get strong. I mean, we're coming. This is called. This is like um, they call Sadhu Sangha. They mean
Oh
get
fuck!
together
I'm
and
gonna
we.
get killed. I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna be murdered. He's gonna murder me. He's gonna fucking murder me.
No, 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 no. We're given life here. We get life here.
He's gonna murder me. I'm not kidding. He's gonna murder me. Please don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Switch it. No, switch it. Don't murder me. Please don't murder me. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not aggressive. I've done anything rude. Please don't kill me. Please. I've done nothing wrong.
No, 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 no. This is a place for life, not death. Life. And
I
we
don't want to
gotta
have kids because I know he's gonna kill my kids.
kill your kid. What are you talking? No, no.
He scares me. He's got such a giant beard. He scares the fuck out of me, man.
Yeah, I told him before he should shave.
Yes, you, man. You're scaring me,
Sure.
man.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a beard, have one like this, the short.
How old are you, man?
Oh, old, almost 70.
Almost 70.
Yeah.
No, I don't even know what I've been saying. You know, I'm just a stupid kid. Yeah.
So what do you do in life? What is your passion?
You know what's funny? You say I don't know. I'm happy that you asked me that. But 5 minutes ago, I was like, he's a liar. He's trying to scare me. He's trying to trick me. He's trying to make me die. God damn, I'm such a fucking idiot, man.
No, I want to know. No, what do you like to do in this world? What is it? What do you live for? What do you get up for every day?
I can't. I'm just a fucking idiot.
What gets you out of bed, man?
I can't believe I'm such an asshole. I want to be. I'm just such a fucking moron. No, but they told me to never fall for it. So I'm not gonna tell you guys. Sorry, guys. Fuck those guys. You know, fuck them, bro. All right. Fuck them. They're fucking gay. I'm pretend. I fucking love you guys. I'm a writer. I'm a
All right.
writer. I spent
Yeah.
the last fucking 3 years of my life I've been writing screenplays. And fucking dickhead over here, he's been like, don't tell them, don't tell them. He went to the fucking army. He fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm running screenplays. I paid for the Screenwriter's Bible. You know, Screenwriter's Bible.
The Bible, yeah.
What do you mean the Bible? You don't know what it is, bitch. What is it? What is it?
The Bible? The Bible's all about loving, how to love God.
Fucking retard. I knew you were pretending. You're a liar.
Well,
You're a liar. You're not a retard.
I'm
You're
human.
a liar.
I'm a human being.
I'm not mad at
I'm
you.
not perfect.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Okay, so here's the problem. Who's this guy with the thing?
I want to cover my beard and not that you feel afraid.
Oh, well, what are you going to do? People are going to feel what they feel.
I know, but with the thing, you scared the shit out of me. Like I thought this guy was gonna kill me.
It's more fearful, so it was not functional. Okay.
That's how you sound. I thought when you had this, I was like, oh, the guy's gonna fucking have a gun and kill me. I was so scared of you.
Yeah.
Like, this is the scariest guy ever. I thought he was like, even this for a Kent Hardy. You're gonna come to my house and like shoot me like a pipe gun or like a harpoon.
And
So-
if you know me,
Okay. Well,
not
fuck you guys. You guys have never been as ugly as I have. Okay. You've never been as ugly as I have. Okay. So you're jealous.
So let me tell you, what do you want out of this conversation here? What do you want?
I didn't want anything. I just wanted to talk to my friend, but I didn't really think he was like scaring me and tricking me.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is if you come here regularly, you're going to get some great treasure. If you don't, you'll never know if there's treasure here or not. So I just encourage you, come regularly, listen to what's going on here, chant with us, and your life will be sublime. So that's all I can say.
I don't know. I don't know if this was like a thing. I just did it.
Yeah. So anyway, I think
I'm
sorry.
No,
it's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually just kind of done now, and
I don't like purposely consult you
no, there's no assault. But all I can do is give you the same message. You can just that I give myself and everybody else. You want to take advantage of this amazing place
No,
here.
I didn't like disrespect you at all, did I?
Just come. I broadcast every day. You can watch the replays, or you can watch the lives.
Yeah, because like all my friends like all my friends like that. I go they go this and they go like I always follow them. I watch their names and I go hi, and like you're one of the things you're like oh yeah I don't disrespect you like I don't say like you suck or anything. I'm just like
Yeah. Anyway, the thing is,
I'm
we're into
fucking
life here.
retarded.
We're into life here. If you want this kind of life, you can come and you can hear. You can get purified. You can get really happy. You'll get clear. If you want all these beautiful things, you want to find the truth, the eternal truth. You want to find who God is and what God is. We found something really great. It's our treasure, and we're sharing now. So you can take advantage. We're doing public every day. Just tune in at any time and anytime you like, and we're given this.
I'm
We're not
gonna
asking.
kill myself in like fucking like 15 minutes. So
You're going to do what?
I'm Chinese.
Something about killing yourself with cocaine
No,
or
I'm
something?
not kill myself. I'm being dramatic. I'm being dramatic.
Well, you come here, you'll get over those things. You don't need that. You can get high on chanting. It's very good. So come chant with us. Come regularly, and yeah. Okay, so I'm going to. What am I going to do? Yeah, it's time for me to go anyway. It's almost 3 hours. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming. Come again, my friend, and take advantage of what's going on here. And
See, this is why I don't talk to people because you extract everything out of me.
well, I'm sorry. I just. Yeah,
No,
I
no,
ask you. What do you
no,
what do you
no.
want to get out of the conversation? And we're
You should remember
talking.
my grandfather. You remember my grandfather. He
Yeah,
passed
I try
away.
to give you some answers, but you got to come regularly and chant with us. And if you've got the strength to do that, great. This is life here. We're giving away free life.
I'm a stupid piece of shit.
Well, we're all stupid pieces of shit, but we can get smart. Smart is to find out the value that we found here and that we're sharing that. So,
I love it. I love it. I want to give you a hug. I can't. Again, I want to give you a hug though.
yeah, but just listen, I've been doing this for a lot of years,
You were in
and
Vietnam?
huh?
You in Vietnam?
Yeah, I don't hear. Anyway,
Were you in
I've been doing this a lot
Vietnam?
of years, and I'm sharing something now,
Were you
and
in
you're
Vietnam?
welcome. You're welcome to take part of it. So it's here. You come
No,
here
I'm saying,
regularly.
were you in Vietnam?
No, I wasn't in
Ah,
Vietnam. No.
if you in Vietnam, you and my grandfather, me and my grandpa, you're best friends.
Yeah.
He's
Okay. So
Vietnam
anyway,
guy.
my friend, I'm sorry. I'm feeling it. I got to go. I got to follow my spirit. My spirit says go. I'm going. And you
Yeah,
come back if you like.
well,
You're
your
welcome.
friends hate me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
No. I just don't want to. I'm done with this. I'm here 3 hours, and now I did a little bit of this conversation. I try to help, and share, and I listen to you. I did what I can do, and I'm going. And you can come back. You're always welcome to come back. Have a good day.
I
Hare
love you,
Krishna.
bro. I
Oh, I
love
got
you,
to
bro.
play
I
the
love you,
Fanny
bro. I love you,
song. I got
bro.
to
I
play
love you,
the.
bro. I love you, bro.
Yeah, I got to play the Fanny song. Listen to the song. See if you like it. See if you like this song here, man. Stick around for a few minutes. You won't regret it. This is the best song in the world. Not that one. I'm getting there, almost there. See, let's see, where is it? It said, nope, that's the wrong song. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, I got to go back here. Here we go. All right, here it is. It's called the Fanny Song. You're going to love this Fanny song, man. There we go. Listen well. Where did it go? It's some obstacles today. Don't worry. We're going to get it. There we go. We got it again. Put the shakers. Let's shake it.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice too. Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari. Haribo. Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Bro, guys.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya
Play a song.
Mahaprabhu.
Thank you there, Yarbi.
Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting heart. Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo. Haribo. Take the name into your heart. Take it with you when you part. Haribo. Haribo. Chaitanya.
Hey, man, I don't think the song. I'm not like that's like your.
Give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya.
Man, I like the song. I think the song is probably good. You might like it.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, I'm going, everybody. Have a great day, huh?
I love you, bro. I love you, Ben.